SBR Forum Videos, I'm Peter Loshak. This is the Into the Weekend with BetDSI show that we do every week with Brent, the headlines manager at DSI Sportsbook. It's Friday afternoon. We just got finished discussing college football Week 12. Now we're going to take a look at NFL Week 11. Brent, thanks once again.
Always good to be with you, Peter.
All right, let's start right in with the most interesting line. Maybe it might prove to be the most interesting line of the year, right? KC at Denver. Denver is like an 8-point home favorite now. The line hasn't moved that much, but, on the other side, the public loves to bet Denver. Obviously, we know that. But I have to assume that the public would also be attracted to an undefeated team getting more than a touchdown. What kind of action have you seen on the spread here?
Well, we've seen real good action. Actually, we're sitting at Denver's minus 8.5 right now, totals of 49, which still, 49 still seems high for me and it's not high for a Denver game, it's high for a Kansas City game. And you're talking about a team now, Kansas City, 9 games in, who's allowed it's like 110 points or something like that. Now, they don't score a ton, but that's another reason why I would think the under is a little more appealing. I mean, I'll get right to it that the Sharps haven't touched this total at all, so that's maybe an indication right there. But even like our total action is balanced both ways. Our side action, I mean, the money's pretty much dead even. The count actually, even if you throw in all the teasers and everything, it's like dead even. I'm talking like I did run the chart just a few hours ago. We're off like two bets, which based on the number of bets we've taken is just insane. I mean, that's as balanced as it gets. So as you would expect with the game, with an undefeated team, a high-profile team like Denver, who's only lost one game, completely balanced the way it should be. The line's pretty high when you're talking about an undefeated team getting 8.5 points, but we're getting two-way action, so I can't see this line moving a whole lot.
All right, no, that doesn't surprise me at all. I was just thinking like maybe there was some like sharp opinions on the side one way or another, but that hasn't happened actually.
Yeah, I've got nothing sharp either way on this side or total.
And then the second game I wanted to ask you about, New England, Carolina, on Monday night. This is a pretty interesting game. The public just loves New England, I'm assuming, in any situation, even if they're, an underdog. And here we see this, New England off a bye on a Monday night, getting points. That's got to be a side that the public would like. But then Carolina, having won all the games in a row and coming off the San Francisco win. So I'm guessing this might be similar to KC Denver, where you just have very, very high volume and split from the public.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, the volume is not as high just because a lot of people, public more will kind of wait till Monday to put that bet just because they don't want to put their bankroll into play if they don't have to and they can wait an extra day. But the count is about 2-1 in favor of New England, which doesn't surprise. Even throwing teasers and all that kind of stuff is still about 2-1. A little bit more money on the over in that game as well, which again you would expect. But no, we took a lot of action on Carolina minus the 2.5. We've taken a lot of money on New England plus 3 minus 120. So basically, as long as the game doesn't land 3, we're going to be okay on that one. But yeah, it's a game too where we're just going to be sitting close to 2.5 and 3 basically the whole way through, I think.
All right. And have you gotten any sharp action on that side at all?
I got a little bit of sharp money on the over 44.5, Peter. We're sitting at 46 right now, but nothing on the side, no.
All right, and then, you avoided a dangerous over situation with Denver this week, but, to replace it, you have Washington, Philly, and I'm assuming that has to be a huge public side on the over, right?
Yeah, and again, this is... I don't like when the Sharps go over on games, and this is one of those cases where they went over 52. We're sitting at 53 right now, and the Washington at Philadelphia total, the spread is 4.5 right now. Total we're up to 53, but it's all over money. The count's about 5-1. Money's even more than that on the over. So Sharp went over 52, sitting at 53 right now.
Wow. So the Sharps took the over, and the public took the over as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Uh-oh. I think I might take the over in that one. All right. And then
yeah, the side on that game is interesting as well in that we took substantial money on Washington plus the 5. We took some pretty substantial money on Philadelphia minus the 3.5. We're sitting at 4.5, and we're perfectly balanced right now. So again, as long as this game doesn't land like 4 or 5, we should be okay in terms of the side for sure.
All right, and then from the rest of the card, NFL Week 11, what can you tell us about notable sharp action, public action, and maybe a sharp public split if there is one?
It is a bit of an ugly card, games like Jets at Buffalo, Atlanta, Tampa Bay. But getting straight to the sharp action, I do have sharp on that Atlanta-Tampa Bay game. The over 42.5 with sharp money. We're sitting at 43.5 right now. Detroit and Pittsburgh, kind of an ugly-looking game with the way Pittsburgh's gone on paper, at least. I've got Detroit -2 with a total of 47 right now. The sharp money, actually 46 right now, sorry. The sharp money came in under 48. But I've got a lot of public money, actually, on the over in this game. Public tends to bet Detroit games over, and they have in this case. So this is one of those public sharp splits on a total, which you don't find very often. So public is over on the Detroit game, and the sharps are under. They went under 48, and the public's been over 46 and 46.5. We're sitting at 46 right now. We touched on the Washington, Philadelphia over 52 being sharp. Cincinnati at home to Cleveland. Excuse me. Cincinnati with a sharp play minus 5.5. We're sitting at 6.5 right now. So Cincinnati minus 5.5 was sharp. I took money actually on the money line as well as the point spread in that game.
Yeah.
And the ugly Jacksonville Jaguars at home getting the first half. They bet them plus 5.5, plus 6 on the game. They took plus 8 as well. So I've got sharp money on Jacksonville at home plus the 8, and in the first half as well, I've been plus 5.5.
Yeah, what happened to that line? Because that line moved way, way up. So someone was betting Arizona, right? I guess that was all public money. I mean, you're telling me right now it wasn't sharp money.
Yeah, no, the money right now actually favors Jacksonville, and the count is about 2-1 favor of Arizona. So people are still laying it with Arizona, and the sharps took Jacksonville. So it's one of those cases where the money on Arizona is going to drown out Jacksonville, just because it seems like anytime Jacksonville plays, people think it's like free money going against them, which hasn't worked out lately.
I thought that was going to change after they got their win last week, but you're telling me that it's business as usual with the Jacksonville games.
No, I guess they're not expecting a win streak to be put together here by the Jaguars.
All right, awesome info as always. Brent from BetDSI, thanks so much. We'll talk to you again next week.
Thanks again, Peter.